everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this look that I'm wearing right here. And in this video, I feature the Tartiest Pro palette, and I absolutely love it. I love the quality of the eyeshadows, how blendable they are, and I initially just love how all the products that I use in this video work together. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel before you go if you're not already. And if you want to see how I achieve this look, then please just keep on watching. Alright, so to begin this look, I've already done my normal skincare routine. I filled in my eyebrows. I just used my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and I went ahead and put tape along my eyelids, and then we're just going to go ahead and prime and set our eyelids for our eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer to prime my eyelids. I really like the coverage that this concealer gives to my eyelids. They're a little dark, so it really covers all that up. I'm just going to put some on, and then I'm just going to take my L'Oreal sponge and just blend all of that in. And then for today's look, we're going to be going in with the Tartiest Pro palette. And I'm just going to take a cream shade in here. I'm going to take the shade right here called Classic, and I'm just going to set my eyelids with that. I like to do this because it gives a nice even base to lay down the eyeshadow and it won't be too sticky. And then next I'm going to take the shade right here called Chic and pop that into my crease. And then next, I'm going to take the shade right here called Innocence, and I'm just going to put that right beneath where we lay down the first transition color. So it's just going to give a little more depth to the crease area. But you don't want to bring it up too high and lose the first transition color that we put down. Okay, and then I'm going to take this peaky shade right here called Mod and just put that in the outer part of the eyelid. Alright, and then once we've done that, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Minx and pop that on the inner part of my eyelid. I personally like to spray my brushes, so I'm just going to use my Smashbox primer water and just spray it on my brush with the product and then apply that to my eyelid. And then to just add a little more definition to the outer part of the eye, I'm going to take the last shade in this line called Drama and just pop that on the outer V of the eyelid. And then once we finish that off, we're just going to remove the tape. And then you could see why I like to put the tape, because it just gives a nice sharp line. And if you have any fallout or anything, you could just take a makeup remover wipe and just wipe away any fallout that you have. So to go in with foundation, I'm going to go with my E.L.F. Flawless Finish Foundation and my L'Oreal Magic Lumi. That should come to no surprise, as I have just been raving about it in my past couple videos. I'm just going to take my Morphe M173 brush and mix it all together. This is just a candle holder that I got from the store. And just mix it all together and then just apply that to my face. And then I'm going to take my L'Oreal sponge and I'm going to spray it with some primer water. That will just allow everything to sink into the skin more smoothly. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend in my foundation. for concealer, I'm going to take my two favorite concealers at the moment, which is of course the Tarte Shape Tape and the Maybelline Better Skin. I really love the yellow undertone in this concealer. It really hides the dark circles, and the brightness in the Tarte Shape Tape really adds brightness to my under eye. So I'm just going to put that on the inner part of my eye, of my under eye actually, and then I'm going to take the Maybelline Better Skin and draw some lines and drag it up. And then I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape for the rest of my face, and I'm just going to put a few dots because, like I said before, this stuff is heavy duty. A little bit under my nose because that is where I do get redness. That's completely normal, it's just hormones. And again, I'm going to take my Smashbox primer water, spray my sponge, and then just blend everything out. Alright, and then to set the under eye, I am just going to be going in with my number 7 translucent powder. I've really been loving this powder. It's just so finely milled. Powder just sinks into the skin and just feels so smooth, and it doesn't look powdery at all. So I'm just going to take that same sponge and just put that right underneath the eyes and anywhere else that I put concealer. After we let that sit for a couple minutes, I'm just going to go in with my Royal & Langnickel contour brush and just wipe the powder away. And then before we set the rest of the face, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Contour. This is actually the first time that I'm using this, and I've just heard nothing but great things about it. And I'm going to apply it with a brush, and this is my E.L.F. Small Stipple brush. So I'm just going to go into products like that and just apply it on the hollows of my cheek and around the perimeter of my forehead. And then I'm just going to take my sponge and blend that out. And then for bronzer, I'm going to go in with my HOOLA bronzer by Benefit and just apply that in the areas that I have put down the contour shade. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Partaay. This was actually a gift from Sephora for my birthday because my birthday is on the 14th. So we're just going to take that on a Wet n Wild blush brush and apply that to the cheeks. Okay, and just because me personally, I like a carved out contour line, and right here it kind of just got a little sloppy. You can easily just take your pressed powder and just draw a line, and that will help to keep everything neat and clean. Okay, so then while that sits, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the lower lash line, and I'm just gonna basically take the same colors that I put on my upper eyelid and just do the exact same thing on the lower eyelid. And then once we're done doing that, the next step is to highlight, and I'm going to go in with the Smashbox and Casey Holmes highlighter palette, and I'm just going to take this first shade at first and pop that where I would normally apply my highlight, and also as my brow bone highlight and my inner corner highlight, and then I'm just going to place this in certain areas like at the tops of my cheeks. So we are just going to apply the highlight right now. And then for mascara, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash and just apply that to my upper and lower lashes. And then when we are done applying our mascara, I'm going to go in with this little mini Tartiest lip paint in the shade Birthday Suit. This came with the blush as my birthday gift for this month from Sephora, so thank you to Sephora for that. And I'm just going to apply this to my lips. And then to finish everything off and set everything in place, I'm going to go in with my Smashbox primer water and just set my face with that. And And that completes this look, you guys. I really love how it came out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. God bless y'all today and always, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye!